It seems like God.
Good afternoon, y'all.
Hey y'all.
Hey.
Hey.
Good afternoon, y'all.
Hey.
Happy
Okay, so
Friday.
I'm gonna put my camera on in a second. But can y'all start off by introducing yourselves? Bree, you can go first, and then Charlene, and then Jenny.
Well, if you don't know who I am Bree Chester, founder, CEO of Iconic Minds. I'm a visionary architect. I help serial entrepreneurs produce impactful brands through effective marketing solutions. I specialize in marketing campaigns, email marketing, systems, and all that good stuff when it comes to creating events and launches and making them successful. This will be my fourth year on the panel with Carter Capital. I am their resident expert with marketing and media relations. And I also will be the host of the live podcast taping this year. So, yay.
Yeah.
I'm excited. That's exciting. Oh, that's so exciting. Thank you, Bree. Go ahead, Charlene. Coach Rich.
Hey, my name is Charlene Richardson. If everybody calls me Coach Rich. And I have a beautiful company called Rich Bros. And with Rich Bros, we do everything from taxes to government contracting. We do trucking. We love it here. Like, we do everything that involves us getting to the money. Coaching has been a great thing for me to be able to help other entrepreneurs, but I absolutely like helping people get to the bag.
Okay.
We love it here.
Love it.
Yeah.
Hey, everyone. My name is Jenny J. Chic Graham. I am the brand style curator at the J. Chic Lifestyle brand. We are a full service agency for entrepreneurs, all about elevation. We are actually the only business, style, and travel agency in the world. So we took those three things and we took them and put them into an agency that elevates entrepreneurs, small business owners, and large organizations to heights that they never even imagined. We've taken our almost 20 years in corporate America, over 10 years in entrepreneurship, and put it all into an agency that is now global and here for your elevation. So I'm super excited to be here. My first year partnering with Carter Capital for the Wealth Development Summit. So super excited to be here. I'll be bringing you all things content, how to make that content turn into currency and bring everything all around cohesive into something that people are ready to buy from. So I'm super excited to be here.
Amen. Thank you.
The
I
lineup
really
is
appreciate y'all.
crazy.
The lineup is crazy. Do you see it?
This is it.
So for Bree,
Yeah.
from you being here from year one to now, what do you think the expectation is of our current audience?
Well, each year we bring something unique and differently each year. I think with this year, us adding the live taping of the podcast is gonna be super, super dope. We're gonna have like, having a live audience is just gonna have them feel the energy a lot more because when we get on these lives, we pop our stuff, but to have an audience and have people that are gonna be, right there connecting with us, I think that's gonna elevate the energy in the room. I'm also excited about the different workshops we got going on this year. Like, again, it's really, really close and personal when we are in each summit. But this year, we took workshops to a whole nother level because it's got a lot more interactive and we're actually getting into the crowd and get into the audience and like, working hand in hand with them. And the different spin-off. I don't want to tell too much detail. I just really want y'all to come. But yeah, we got a lot of different breakout sessions that we implemented this year, and it's amazing to see what each of us are bringing to the table individually. And the expectation is gonna be crazy because, like I said, the lineup is a fool. So I'm really excited.
I'm excited too.
Yeah, me
Right,
too.
and Jenny and Charlene, by it being y'all first year, right? Like me and Jenny haven't even met each other. Charlene know me because she coached us into the trucking industry, right? And so I felt like that was a great piece to pull in, right? When I'm thinking recession proof industries, I think taxes, I think content creation, I think digital creators, I think marketing, I think trucking, right? Because these are all industries that some kind of way I'm intertwined with, or some kind of way it brought me some type of revenue, right? And so I was like, let me call Charlene and see if she down with this. I know she gonna be down with my crazy ideas, but like just bringing you to the table. First of all, let me tell you a funny story. So me and Charlene met at a tax convention here in New Orleans,
Right.
and I put Charlene on Bree. I put Charlene on Bree. I double back. Took the trucking class. Me and my husband took the trucking class with Charlene about 2 years ago now.
It's been 2 years.
About 2 years ago now. Then we started our trucking company. Almost we didn't quite hit six figures, but damn near close. It was like 14 short of six figures in our trucking company. So just thinking about how much money I done made just with Charlene help, right? Or just how much money I done made with Bree help, or just how much money Bree done made meeting Charlene, right? How do you feel from being, okay, I just met this girl at an event and now I'm speaking at her event and I'm on another level. I'm doing my own personal brand and all of the things that you're doing. How do you feel?
Girl, I tell people all the time that you meet people and you might be thinking you're going to an event for one person and you get there and you meet so many amazing people. And the moment I met you in New Orleans, I was like, yo, this girl is working. Like I kept telling my partner, like, yo, this girl is working. Like she really working. And it's something about women that got that hustle. It's not something that you produce. It's not something that you can create for somebody. It's something that they got to have. They got to have that in them. And so like after that moment that I met you there, I had a different sense on how I work the room. Like I had an understanding of like what I'm supposed to be doing. Like I spent money to come out here and Drake, you showed me like, shoot, Drake was like, it's time. I ain't trying to keep talking to y'all. I'm trying to get this work. Like I came here to get this done. And it gave me a better sense as an entrepreneur of what I was supposed to be doing. And so like, anyway, I can feel like I help you in any way, shape, form, Drake. I'm always do it because it's something about women that actually work hard. Like it's one thing to show up and it look pretty, but to know somebody behind the scenes really putting in that work is what took it there for me. I got you. I'm always gonna be there, ready to be on the panel, ready to talk. Whatever you want me to do, I'm here.
Hey, I appreciate that. I really appreciate that. And when I tell you I'm so tunnel vision that some people might be like, I know she knew what I'm talking about. I know she remembered this time. And I'm like, sometimes I'm just oblivious because I'm focused on what I came here to focus on. I'm focused on networking. I'm focused on getting my pictures if that's what's included in the lineup, right? And so, yeah, I'm going to have changing clothes. Yeah, I'm going to have props because I plan my photo shoots. Like I plan my life. You know what I'm saying? So literally everything that I have going on, I know where I'm supposed to be. And sometimes I say yeah to stuff. And now I have an assistant, so she kind of like popped my hand. Yeah, we match each other fire. She literally be like, nope, we not doing that. Nope. Like she literally catching my slack or whatever. And that's what you kind of need. And so that kind of that's bringing me into introducing Jenny. How me and Jenny met. We was on a 8-hour call one day with Melissa and Dania, and we just started strategizing and talking and Bink. All us was on an 8-hour call one day, just randomly that morning. I got on the phone with them and we was talking and just started talking about all the businesses that we was doing. And so we started following each other and just been supporting each other ever since. Jenny, now you travel and curate brand experiences worldwide, right? And so I felt like your content creation skills, your brand curation skills, and everything that you bring to the table was a great addition to the other pieces to the puzzle. So welcome to Toronto World Development Summit number 4. You traveling internationally, I want to ask you, what brought you to the idea of creating the first brand and style curation agency?
Well, what I realized, and something that I've been saying for years, is that local is never enough when global is an option. I think sometimes we're like, so, oh, the people in my city, I can't make no money because of where I live, or I can't do this because I'm in a small town, or my hometown people don't fool with me. And so when I realized, and it came to my head, I was like, local is never enough when global is an option. There's literally a whole world out here that probably, even if we tried to in our lifetime, we probably could never explore the whole world, right? And so when I figured out the 3 things that I was very well versed in, that was like a gift to me, that wasn't hard for me, that I could do with my eyes closed, it was business, style, and travel. And so I took those 3 things. I was always a business-minded person. I was always into style, and I always have loved to travel. So I took those 3 things, and I realized that a lot of entrepreneurs and personal brands don't necessarily see the vision of going further than where they are. So I would rather be a small fish in a big pond than be a big fish in a small pond. So what I did was I said, okay, let's figure out how we can integrate the things that we are good at and take it to the world. So I started saying, let me help you put your signature brand style stamp on the world. Let me help you identify, enhance, and portray who you are to the world. And it just kind of grew from there. And so when I did my first retreat, I think I had about three people. And you would have thought it was 300, right? Because I always tell people, start with the end in mind. I'm not going to treat anything less than anything else. Everything gonna be dope. Everything gonna be big. Everything gonna be amazing. And so I just started doing the trips. I started doing the retreats, and then people started asking me to do it for them, to put them a retreat together, to put them an event together, to help them to go global with their brand. And it just naturally morphed into the global agency that it is right here. And it's all God. Like it's all of him, less of me. You know, it's like, baby, just keep me, just put a little bit enough for me to still be here alive, and then all the rest can be him, right? So I just took it on the road and just kept going and kept going, and we're not done. I haven't even tapped into, I don't even feel like really 10% of my potential, and just getting the success stories from the other people. They're like, man, I never thought this was possible. I never thought I could go here and do this. And we have teams all over the world. So it's just, it's just a natural progression of letting God's light shine through me and let him showing me how to use my gifts to elevate the global community.
Bars. I think we could just end the live right there. She killed it, right? I'm done.
This is too good.
I'm done. I don't know. How about y'all? It's just was bar after bar. Like, I was ready to drop the beat. I'm back here trying to turn into Dr. Dre because it was just bar after bar. Okay?
Like you in
But
jail.
y'all,
Why are you in jail, baby?
I need to
We
know this.
definitely need
I
to
need
record and
everybody to
compare.
answer this question. Like, how do you balance motherhood and entrepreneurship? Because it's Mother's Day, so this is the Mother's Day edition, right? So we put the women on the panel first because we need to talk about how do we balance it. Because for most of us, it looks like that we just handle it so well, and we show up for ourselves, and we show up for our businesses, and we show up for our families, and we don't let stuff get us down, right? But on the back end, for most of us, most of us are very private, right? So some of those things we don't get vulnerable about on social media, and some stuff we do. Some stuff is just like, look, today ain't the day, y'all. Guess what happened? But how do y'all balance it all? Any one of y'all could take the question first.
I don't think I try to balance it. I just try to get in where I fit in. When it comes to being a mother, my kids are older, so I got one in college and then I got one that's home. He's in high school, and it's just all about being able to keep moving. What can I do? What can I multitask? I might be at football practice, but I'm still on my laptop. I try to make sure I always spend time with the kids, with the boys. We always have our favorite things that we like to do. And, eating dinner is like my special thing, like dinner or the ride to school. That's usually my time to really talk. We have our time and stuff like that. But I think as a parent, I don't think there's no real true balance. I think you got to get in where you fit in, especially if you are a single parent. I don't have a helpmate so to say, well, somebody else can do this part and while I do this part. So for me, It's like, I'm gonna figure it out. Shoot, a lot of times I might have a speech or something that I gotta say or a speaking engagement. I gotta tell it to them first. So I balance everything with just being able to bring the kids along and being able to have them there with me and showing them the way. Cause like, who showed us? Like it's so much that we had to unlearn. You know what I'm saying? We had to unlearn. I had to unlearn everything I learned from my parents. They can't tell me what it's like to make six figures because they didn't do that. And me having to be out here having to do that for my kids, I can show them the way. I can really show them how to come out here and get money, giving them the things that I didn't have, but also allowing them not to have to learn from my mistakes.
Yeah.
That's
No,
good.
definitely.
Go ahead.
I'm with you on that. And I get this question a lot. I was actually just speaking on a panel this last weekend, and that was one of the questions. And what I've always told people, so I feel like, and I'm agreeing with you on that about it not really being a balance. I don't call it a balance. What I say is I want to come up with a harmonious flow. I want to curate a harmonious flow as opposed to a work-life balance. Because the thing is this, if you have scales that are balanced, right? These scales are balanced. They're not moving. They're not going anywhere. They're staying right here in this place, in this balance. But as opposed to having a harmonious flow, what happens is the things that you have to do in life, they flow into the things that you want to do in life. And all of that intertwines into a way that you live your life to the best of your ability with all of the things going in together. So when I think about a harmonious flow, I think about the rivers and how they flow into the lakes and how they flow into the oceans and how it all, no matter where you are in the world, somewhere those things are going to connect and they're going to flow and be used to someone else in another way. So as opposed to trying to find a balance, I find a flow. And as being a single mother, it is hard. You do have to, I was just telling somebody today, I don't got nobody to, be like, hey, and now my kids are grown. They 22 and 25. So when I did need that backbone, it wasn't there. Now that they're grown, I kind of got a little my man. But at the same time, I'm still figuring out my flow of life, So I tell everybody, figure out a harmonious flow. Figure out how to take those things, make them work with each other so that you're not running out here like a chicken with your head cut off and figure it out like that. So that would be my answer to that.
I'm the only one with a baby.
Okay, I won't hear this one because,
for me, it's two things, prioritizing and boundaries. Setting boundaries will be before prioritizing. We've been on client calls, Riley be in the call with us, you feel me? Like, and it got to the point where my recurring clients, my retained clients, they'll be like, well, where's Riley today? Charlene favorite thing, where's Riley today?
Yes.
But for me, it's like I said, when I was pregnant, I had stopped my business. I took a pause because I had a high risk pregnancy. So I had to step back, and I came to a point of realization, like, okay, I'm not the same CEO I was when I started this in 2016. So I had to completely reevaluate my processes, my, how I, start the flow of my buyer's journey with my clients, and really like automating a lot of things. Automation, delegation, all those things play a big factor in how I navigate my day-to-day business. Like she said, it's a harmonious flow. I might have like this live, for example. I had to, get her together, make sure she had her snacks and her tablet charged before I could jump on this live. And she might come knock on the door. That it is what it is. But I have that relationship throughout my business where everyone that comes through me, they're comfortable, they understand life be life, and we are all, navigating different aspects of our life every day. So like I said, the main thing for me is prioritizing and setting boundaries. So I set an expectation with anybody that I work with, like, hey, you know what I'm saying? I do have a toddler. It's unpredictable. Potty training is driving me right now. So, some days I'm going to be all in with you, but sometimes in the back of my head, I'm thinking, okay, I know I got to get her a lesson in today for, homeschooling or whatever the case may be. And just putting, our own self-care on top of that, and having to go to the gym and having to actually socialize with other people outside of your children and the people that live in your household. All those things, you trying to get those in between being a business owner, it does get, crazy. So really just having that list, a to-do list every day at the beginning of the day and going from there. And everything might not get done. It is what it is. But, as long as God give you that next 24 the next day, He giving you an opportunity to finish out real strong, whatever you got going on. So that's my spiel. I got the baby of the group.
I agree with all of y'all. I don't have grown kids yet, so I can't really speak to Charlene and Jenny. But I do have a teenager, and then I have a middle schooler, so it's like it's a balance of both. And I kind of remember back when both of them was younger, but I wasn't really fully in entrepreneurship then, so I didn't have the freedom and flexibility that I wanted that I have now. But now they older, so they don't really need you like that. So it's kind of weird, and that's sorry, y'all. Y'all can still hear me, huh?
Okay.
Sorry, my phone rung, but I have it on Do Not Disturb. So anyway, I'm thinking about now. I don't want to be super mom, super wife, running around, going to school events, doing all of the things that makes us tired or make us feel burnt out. Right? I want to utilize my freedom and flexibility that I have as an entrepreneur, and so now I'm in a space where I try to encourage other entrepreneurs to use your flexibility, use your freedom. That's what you said you wanted to be an entrepreneur for, so you don't have to be sitting behind a desk for 8 hours. Like, I used to be one of those people that's like, I'm at the office, I'm grinding harder than you. No, you're not. You just sitting at the office. You don't have nothing else. You could be doing something else. Like, I used to really be at the office day sun up to sundown.
Yeah.
Now it's like, what do I have on my schedule? Okay, in person or Zoom. Like, do I have to physically be sitting in the office to do this task? Because no, I don't. So we gotta reflect as we grow. It's it's a pivot that we.
I like what Charlene spoke on, unlearning the things that our parents did, and I just want to tap on that because I came from a single parent home. So as an entrepreneur now and a mother, for me, I love the fact that, my mom was a single mother and she grind so hard. Like, she was in school working. I was in every extracurricular. Like, I was always into something. But I value the fact that, I learned from that now I'm in a position where I get to give my child that time that, I don't want to show her that I'm always overworking. However, she is front row seat to seeing me build a legacy and breaking the generation curses in my own journey. So I love the fact that, I have that freedom. and I can break away, and my child is a part of something that's gonna be monumental in her life. So I love the fact that about being entrepreneurship with a child, because she gets to see that, and she's learning. Like, it's so funny because they watch everything we do, and she had like a little laptop, and she be on her little laptop, and she be like, I'm working, I'm working, and it's so like so funny because it's like I'm glad that I can be there and let her, look up to me. It just
Right.
hit different.
Yeah. Yeah, and the thing about unlearning is this, y'all. They did the best they could, right? Our parents did the absolute best they
Right.
could. No kids come with a handbook. I don't care what they give you when you leave the hospital. How many of they diapers, wipes, and bottles that you take? How many of them packs of gloves that you take out the hospital room? I don't care how big your bag is, even in the hospital. They never give you a handbook. They never give you a handbook. And so our parents didn't have one. We didn't have one. Our kids won't have one. So they did the best they could. And we're obligated by God. These are gifts from God. Our kids are gifts from God. So we're obligated, even though sometimes, let's be clear, they don't be feeling like no gift. Be like, gift, baby. I ain't gonna return
Come on
the
with
thing.
it.
I'm gonna be on this side. Baby. Okay. But regardless of the fact, they were a gift given to us. So we gotta do it in the right way. We gotta figure out a way that I don't want my kids. Now, did my kids see me struggle in the past? Yeah. And did they see me hustle? Yeah. Now what I want them to see is that no matter what they saw in the past, now I'm on the path to showing them. Both of my kids are entrepreneurs. So now I'm on the path to showing them how they don't necessarily have to go as hard. They got to go hard. Now, don't get me wrong, but you got to go as hard, and they don't have no kids. So, like, go hard, be about your business, do your thing, but it doesn't have to be hard. You can go hard, but it doesn't have to be hard.
Right.
I guess
I like that. Go hard, but it don't have to be hard. Y'all already another one. I'm gonna just end the live.
Another
Jenny
one.
finished speaking. I'm gonna just hit the X. Y'all gonna be like, what happened? Jenny was done. She ended the live.
Mic drop.
Drop the mic.
That's gonna be the mic drop.
Mic drop.
So,
Man,
I got
everybody on here. I see some of my people on here, and I see some people I don't know. Everybody that's on here, make sure y'all following everybody that's on this live, because we all some powerhouses. I see some of my girls. What's up, Jim Marie? I see some of my other girls on here. Y'all make sure y'all tapping in, because baby, and make sure y'all join us in Toronto, because this ain't nothing. Woo!
This
really
is just a little chit chat. This light work. Y'all gonna get into it if y'all see us in Toronto. Y'all better see us in Toronto. Okay, so I was asked the other day about another panel that I'm speaking on. What's one word to describe entrepreneurship? And I said freedom. Like I said, right now in the space that I'm in, I'm looking for freedom and flexibility because my kids are older. I don't have to do all of the hoops and all of the gymnastics and the flag practice, and I don't have to do all of that because she's literally about to get a car, right? So I'm going in the space of, oh my God, if she act up, I'm taking this car. Like y'all know how our parents did us. You got a car? I ain't taking the phone no more. I'm taking the car keys. Give me my keys. My car.
Exactly.
Take my keys.
I don't care who pays.
And no, you're not ripping and running up the street. And no, you can't go get a friend for every little thing that they won't go up the street and go to the store for. No, like I'm there. So I'm thinking about all of that and the accidents that we seeing and all the type of stuff. So what's one word that you would say to sum up entrepreneurship for you right now?
I mean, I literally say freedom. Like, I'm only here for this. Like, I could make the same money at a corporate job. You know what I'm saying? So, like, for me, it's just the money. It's the freedom. It's the being able to do what I want when I do it. It's about my kids. You know what I'm saying? It's about being able to live the life that you deserve. Entrepreneurship allows you that freedom. It allows you to change your perspective because you get to really, like, you can see stuff on Instagram, see stuff on TV, but the reality of really being out here, the reality of really getting to it and being able to put yourself in situations and places on random days of the week is crazy. Being able to give the kids something that you never thought you would be able to give them. Like, some of the conversations that we have with our children or with our family and friends is like crazy. Like, who talks about $10,000 goals or $20,000, 100K months? Like, who does that?
Who talking about that? Exactly. But you gotta be around those type of people. Freedom to open your mind to that. Yep. You have to be. You have to
Ooh, that's my. I got my
room
word.
to open your mind to that. Because it's one time all of us had a goal of 100K a year, right? Soon as you got in a room with somebody that said they was making that in Q1, you was like, oh, you made that in Q1.
Hold on,
How can I do that?
Let me
All right, then you
reevaluate.
get in that room and they tell you, oh, I was making that in month one, and you like, how can I do that? Then you tell them they was making that on day one when they did their launch. So now how can I make this in a minute? Because at this point, I'm a rapper. You gotta book me for a show.
Wow. So for that, to go off of that, my word is gonna be accessibility, because people don't have the same access to me like they used to. If you not booking, then we ain't talking, we not communicating. Like, you gotta pay to play. And my thing is, again, accessibility. You don't got access to me, so people don't got, like, I would give them my personal number when I was naive, and in the beginning they got my personal number. You got people that will text you all times of night outside of your business hours, and it goes back to boundaries. It's different. My child has access to me. You know what I'm saying? Not having to go to a corporate job every day. She has access to me. I can take her to her doctor's appointments, and I have to do PTO when I need to go here or there. It's just the amount of things that I have more access to, and the amount of things that don't have access to me, which allows me to live within that freedom that we are striving for. Okay?
Yes.
I love it. So my word would be infinite. And the reason for
I'm
infinite
about to
is
press the X.
I like that word already. Just keep going.
Jenny.
y'all. Look, this all off the dome, man. I'm telling y'all, man. For anybody that is watching this video, if y'all not tapped in, man, I don't know what to tell you, right? Because soon my accessibility finna be gone. Okay, but anyway, let me stop. Infinite is my word. The reason my word is infinite is because it's infinite possibilities of what you can do with entrepreneurship. There's literally no limit. Revival Drip Nola said limitless earlier, and I thought about infinity, not just me, not just for my lifetime, my children's lifetime. You can't do that with no job. Right? The most that you're gonna probably be able to leave a job is to leave your kids from your job is your 401k. So it's gonna stop with that generation, and that's if you even got that, right? When you talk about infinite, it's infinite amount of money I can make. It's infinite amount of connections I can make. It's infinite amount of resources I can tap into. It's infinite amount of ways I can make money. It's infinity. How long my reach while I'm alive can last for all of these infinite generations. So when I think about entrepreneurship, I think about infinite, never ending, continually going. Again, the infinity sign is continuous, right? Like flow, it all go in together. So infinite would be my word that I would use to describe entrepreneurship for me and what it means to me.
Appreciate that. Y'all, that was good. Y'all have anything else to say, like what y'all bringing to the table for Toronto? How do people should join us?
So, look, if y'all haven't noticed yet, okay, I'm the hype girl, okay? And I'm always like this. I wake up like
met my spirit animal.
Yes, like, what's up? What we doing, right? So what I would say, and I'm super extra excited because Caravana is gonna be there the same week that we there.
And
so it's like,
oh yeah, great one.
Look, I told Drinker the other day, I said, babe, I need to know this itinerary because I need to know when, how, baby. I got to pace myself, pace these turn-ups to go. I got to be able to teach the people. So, baby,
I got to be drinking water every day until we leave.
And
BC, water, and pickle juice.
Finalize this, so guess what? You about to know it.
Look, so what I would tell you all is this: it's not only when you think about experiences that you want to have in life. Like, this is a great experience because we're learning about wealth building. We're learning about, how to elevate our lives and elevate our businesses. But not only that, we're leaving there with content. We're leaving there with marketing methods. We're leaving there with connections with people. We're leaving there, baby. I'm thinking about my carnival outfit. Okay, I'm trying to. Baby, I need to unbig my back, front, and side to side before August. Okay, so it's more of an experience, and so I'm telling everybody that is on here, everybody that is listening, man, make it your goal to be in Toronto with us August the 3rd through the 7th, because this is the thing. You're going to leave there not just with the knowledge, but with the connections, with the abilities, with the content that you need, with the branding that you need, with the marketing that you need. Like, it's so much going to be there besides just coming on a trip. Not to mention, you're going to get a passport stamp, okay? Not to mention, they said, I've never been to Toronto. I've been everywhere else, but I've never been to Toronto. They say it's really pretty and stuff like that. So, y'all, come and connect with some people, like, that's doing the doggone thing. Like how she talk about 100K days and 100K months and 100K, like, whatever your goals are. Y'all got to get out of y'all city. You got to get out of your state. You got to get out of you got to get away from where you are. And so when you had the opportunity to be in the room and to learn from all of these people, right, and to connect with all these people, you never know where your next, however much you want it to be, might be. So, and it could be in their room. So I just urge
not to really toot my own horn, but the difference is when you go to most events is information overload. You feel intimidated. You feel like the people that you're going to see are too big. You never get in a crowd and they got security around and they ain't, no, we not like that, right? And so when we go out of town, we out of town. Keep in mind, this is a break and build type of session, right? We building, but we taking a break because we outside. We got to get up and get to this class in the morning, right? Because we're responsible business owners. So it's like, yeah, I'm taking shots, but I'm taking notes too. And so I love that about I love that about like our whole entire circle, because we could be talking about something and it turned into something totally much bigger. Like I have a plan already for something after we leave Toronto with our group or whatever, right? But it's things that we bring to the table and it's different qualities that we all bring to the table. It's like Jenny the hype one, but we all low key hype, right? But you just gotta see it in person. You ain't gonna, you might feel it in your 3 years, might not feel it, but Jenny really the hype one, right? Bree be hype, like Charlene be hype. We might bust out rapping. You might hear a movie quote.
Might freestyle. We definitely gonna bust a freestyle.
I ain't gonna take your hype, sis. I ain't gonna take your hype, sis. That's your job. Okay?
I'm gonna let you slide. Cause I'm here.
We got Memphis, we got North Carolina, we got Alabama, we got Florida, we got Atlanta, and New Orleans. Yeah, we gonna have fun.
It's gonna be good.
And look, that made me think about Justin when he said, we gonna have a time again. Listen, our flight from Atlanta to Tulum last year, we drank the whole way.
Bus, when everybody was asleep on the bus. Remember, everybody was lit up.
Oh my God. I'm sorry.
Everybody was knocked out on the bus ride home, okay, to the airport.
People had their whole own seat. Like, don't even sit by me. Like, it was there.
Right. Like, I'm done with y'all until next time. I'm done until next time. Look.
And look, the whole Atlanta flight, we slept the whole way home. Me and Justin was
literally.
We didn't even make it in the air before we were asleep.
That means a time was had. That's my kind of carrying on. That's what I'm
was had. A time was had. But
somebody
money was
said they want to start a business. William, is that Micklin? She said she's trying to figure out what's a good business to start.
So the tax business.
No, definitely a tax business.
We got plenty of different recession-proof options on this live right here.
Start a tax business, start a trucking company, learn Canva, start a graphic design business. It's a bunch of businesses you can start. And you ain't got to leave your house.
Ever.
Sound like she needs to be in Toronto.
Yep. Definitely. Your first investment into your business is your trip to Toronto.
And it's a tax.
All right, Bree. So since we're telling them about our investment to Toronto, we doing something crazy or what? What we have for the marketing?
What we did last week? Last week
we gave away coaching calls last week. We gave away 2 for 1. I don't know. It's Mother's Day, so this one gonna go to some mothers. So if you're a mother on here, drop some fire in the comments. This gonna be something crazy for the mothers.
I think definitely something for the mothers. Don't you got a free class coming up, Drika?
The free class. What free class? On the 25th?
Yeah.
Trika.
That's only for people in my mentorship.
I
Ooh,
feel
we got a
like
lot of mothers on here.
Yes, the mothers
exactly.
checking
The
in.
mothers checking in. Hold up, y'all.
I
It's getting
feel
crazy.
like if they buy a ticket, they can get access to the mentorship group for, you know, like a free
I
trial.
can do that. I can do that.
Free trial, cause we about
I
to
can
get
do that.
active in the we about to get real active in the membership. So yeah,
Yeah,
I like that.
I like
This
that.
cause she said she want to start a business. Let's do something with the membership.
Okay. So if you get your ticket to Toronto this weekend, you'll get instant access to the mentorship. And then you'll have access to the free class on May 25th. And the free class is going to be about finding your why. So
Ooh,
that's
I
not
like
just
it.
and see for me, my mentorship is personal and professional. So it's not just all about business plans and being bankable and being fundable, but you can't be a CEO of your business if you don't even know about you yet. Like, what is your why for you outside of the business? Because I don't want you to get consumed in the business and then try to figure out, why am I so unfulfilled and unhappy? We got to figure this out before we start the business.
It's because you ain't made no money. You ain't figured out how to get the money.
Because now you about to quit and then you're going to go get a job and then you're going to be like, see, entrepreneurship ain't for me. Now you're mad at all the other entrepreneurs that's making it. See, we gotta kill it from
Get
the
the
jump.
It's a domino effect.
It's a slippery
No,
slope.
no, really, no, really. You be done slid right into sadness. You be done slid into sadness, baby. We don't want that. We don't want you to slide into sadness, baby. We don't want that. We
Oh,
people get it. It's number one thing, and that's go get the money.
right. No, mindset is so important. Williams, I think it's Micklin, Micklin. That's really important. Mindset. A lot of people they'll go to an event and they'll be like, "Oh, it was all mindset, baby." First of all, I don't ever do all mindset, but I will start with mindset, baby. You need some mindset because you want to get to all of these higher heights, and you want to, oh, I'm gonna make blah blah blah, whatever your numbers are, but that mind got to be right first. Why you think it's a reason why it's up here? Mind, heart, body, soul. Why? Why you think it's a reason it's up here first? The mind, even up above your eyes, baby. Even before what you see, what you smell, what you hear, what you talk, the mind is up here. The mind got to be right before all the other things can flow into it. So anybody that's trying to skip mindset, you're going to skip your success too.
oh, and on that note,
First 100K gonna be
Another one.
and on that note, we're gonna see y'all in Toronto. Bree just gave y'all the game. If you get your ticket, when? Today or this weekend, Bree? What we doing for the mothers? This weekend?
Let's do this the whole weekend, Sunday until
All right. If
midnight.
you get your ticket from between today all the way up until Monday, you will get instant access today to my mentorship group, which gives you free access to Finding Your Why class on May 25th. So make sure y'all join. All of us, everybody, tell them y'all follow Iconic Minds, J Chic Lifestyle,
Coach everything.
Rich.
Yeah, Coach.
And then I got a gift for y'all because I love giving gifts.
So
I'm gonna put it right here.
This is what we were talking about on that call. Successful people always gotta drop something else. No, since you gave away something, I gotta give away something.
I got a gift for y'all, okay? So I have a free brand guide for everybody that watched to the end, okay? So if you watch to the end, I put it right there in the comments. If you text brand boss to 31996, you're going to get a free brand guide, okay? It's going to be automatically sent to your phone. I'm hands off. I ain't going to be doing it. Like she said, we got to have some systems and stuff, right? So you're going to get a free brand guide. And, yeah, man, Toronto going to be lit. So follow your girl, J Chic Lifestyle. It's lit over here, okay? And all the other beautiful ladies on here, because y'all don't want to be a part of anything we got going on because it's up, period.
Thank you.
I
Y'all
am.
have a good
I'ma
afternoon.
match
Happy
you.
Mother's Day.
Okay. I'm gonna match you, and I'm gonna run back the
You know what I'm
50%
saying?
off
Another one.
bookings. 50%
Another
off
one.
booking if you need a discovery call or a brainstorm session to figure out where you want to go as far as your marketing, your branding, whatever you need. 50% off that until Monday with code MOM, MOM. I'm about to drop it in the comments. 50% off.
Yeah.
50% off.
And y'all
Give
know
us
how
That
my
was
calls
big,
get.
Bree. That
They
was
get
a nice
real
gift.
good.
It feels
50% off
Mother's
is crazy. Y'all got something for free. Y'all got something for 50% off. Do we have another? Charlene? What's up?
I mean, I can throw a little something in there. I could definitely throw something in there. I am definitely willing to do it. I'll do it. You know what? I'm willing to give away a coaching call. So if somebody do it, I'll be willing to do one free coaching call.
For the next person that purchase their ticket to Toronto is getting a free coaching call with Coach Rich, y'all. And y'all,
I'll definitely throw
I
one
just
out there.
told y'all how much
Ooh,
money
that's
she gonna
amazing.
pay. Y'all, if you didn't catch it, you gotta watch the whole live to get it. Can't even
Oh,
get
that's dope.
offers without watching the whole live. Don't fast forward. I was stuck.
Watch the
Sensitive.
whole thing.
Cause
Y'all
you
have
fast
a good
forward, you gonna get
weekend.
something
Happy
good.
Mother's Day. I really appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all follow everybody that is on this live. Make sure y'all join us in Toronto this summer, August 3rd through 7th. I appreciate y'all. Have a good day.
Can't wait to
Bye, y'all. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.